want to speak about fractals as a concept for designing and running organizations. So first of all, if you never heard about this term fractal, it's coming from chaos. And that's one of the way to explain how from order, chaos is being created. And the idea is pretty simple. Usually it's being used for visual elements. You can create very nice or spectacular um, visuals using the idea of fractals from computers. You probably saw it before. But that's actually applicable not just to visual elements, it's applicable for every element in life. And the idea is pretty simple. The idea is that you have a certain characteristic and very simple rules that once you follow them again, suddenly you start to have chaotic environment from very ordered environment. And the snowflakes example, I think it's the easiest one to understand. So if you take a line and you break it in, if you take a triangle and you break it in the middle in each element, and you add another center and you draw new lines, and you keep on repeating the same rule again, you eventually reach very complex structure that looks like a snowflake. And this idea is very fundamental. You can see it all over. You can see it in leaves. You can see it all over nature. Not just in the visual aspect, but also in the containment aspect. So we like to say hierarchy is essential. Actually, what's essential is a fractal, because the idea of one element containing many more elements that containing more elements that containing more elements is actually a fractal idea. And when you say something is hierarchical, go and check in the dictionary. It means that you add ranking and authority on top of that. But you can have structures that contain other structures that contain other structure, and they can run in a fractal way, which means there's no rank and there's no hierarchy. There might be basic element or containing element that serves the element within them, but there definitely isn't any hierarchy in all the structures around us. It's more fractal. And understanding that, it's very beneficial for organization for several reasons. First one is when you see teams growing and splitting, growing and splitting, growing and splitting, growing and splitting, don't illusionate yourself. You are in a way to a chaotic environment, and you need to or embrace it or to find a way to run your organization that knows how to strive to forgot the word, how to thrive and to, unbelievable, huh? How to thrive and how to evolve, in chaotic environment. Otherwise, the nature of chaos might create damage to the organization. So that's the first one. The second one is that you might want to organize your organization based on fractal ideas, pure fractal ideas, which means take away the hierarchy, the ranking, the authority out of the picture, and create structure that are created from small structure, like this kind of containment, or this kind of containment is very successful in nature. You probably want to do it as well, taking away the hierarchical notion out of it. So that's all simple idea. It's all over us. Even if you want to create business, by the way, if you create business based on fractal ideas, you will have very sustainable and hard to disassemble business that will help you to thrive again and succeed in very complex environment. So that's all. This is the idea of fractals, not a new one, but you might want to think how you are adopting it and implementing it to organization that you are responsible for. So, last but not least, that's all. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it helped you to understand something new. See you next time. Bye.